Yes.
Mary got paper. He doesn't have any reason to.
There was one time during the debate Thursday night, we were told, I think Carmen told me, she said, they're look at them, they're on their computers, they're writing to us as we watch. And I said, well, shoot. So I got crazy and I started writing every Republican on the ticket. And I was just writing and periodically I'd come across a Democrat. And one that had just spoken, his name was Adam Fetterman. I don't know if you got the chance to hear him speak. He was eloquent. He was supportive of teachers. He embraced what we do in the classroom to help students. And I want to believe in my rose-colored world that he actually got my email as he was sitting there debating, and he wrote this back to me because that's how I live. Thank you. Again, I got this like 30 minutes after I sent it. Thank you. Standing up for you and our children was the proudest moment, almost brings tears to my eyes, I've had in my legislative service to date. We will keep fighting. Adam.
So funny, 5 hours and 52 minutes later, when we were still sitting there, afraid to get up even to stretch our legs for fear that they might call our names to speak if we moved. But during all that time, I was never bored. I was at times infuriated by the outright lies and the distortions that I heard. I was moved by the passionate stories that our colleagues from around the state told about their experiences in the classroom and with their students. And I was impressed by all the well-considered arguments I heard from many, many very smart people. But I was never bored. Sadly, what I took with me at the end of the day was a sense of disappointment in the attitude of many of our legislators. They seem to regard the process of discussing the bill as an act of going through the motions. Some of them did a poor job of even pretending to listen. Others seemed quite pleased with themselves that they had had the generosity to allow us to speak against a bill that they knew they were going to pass. That isn't to say that all of them were so cavalier about the process. Representatives Keir, Jones, Sachs, Heller, and Chestnut listened. They asked the right questions, they made great points, and they tried valiantly to mitigate the destructive effects of the bill by suggesting and voting for amendments, and ultimately they voted against the bill. I'm grateful to them.
We wore black because it's a sad day in the state of Florida when our elected leaders don't listen to us. And it's not about listening to teachers, it's about listening to all of us. I think there is no one in this state that can say that the population does not feel that SB 6 is flawed. And so when our elected leaders go before us and we listen to them on the streaming computer say, I feel, it's not about them. It's about them doing what we want them to do. So we wore black as a symbol of it's a sad day thing. I want to leave you telling you that I have a couple of hundred, maybe even 1,000 signatures on a petition. I will wait until the cameras are no longer rolling and give you one. And if you want to do a petition to go in our FedEx envelope as just a citizen of Okaloosa County, we welcome it.
Is this the same one that's on the NBA website?
No, it's probably our own version. Okay. And again, if y'all, as we would be honored, is as a school board you did your own. That would speak volumes for Okaloosa County. We've had numerous emails from throughout the state where superintendents and school boards have stepped up and shown that they are opposed to that. So we would welcome that from you. We would be honored for you to do that with us.